What's up, guys? Crew Perfect here, and this is Everything West Ham, where everything we talk about is West Ham. I do want to start with what has caught my eye in the media lately and what I have been reading from the West Ham Way podcasts, as you may know them, also on Twitter. Five transfers that I've picked out that I feel and what that we've been linked with and has caught my eye. I'll start with Youssef N. Nesri. Um, Funny enough, we will be playing his team tomorrow night, which will be Thursday. He is a Moroccan striker, 24 years of age. Very quick, very skillful. Not played that much for Sevilla, but it's someone I think personally we could use as a good backup striker for Mikel Antonio. We've been linked with him a few times for the last 3 seasons now, I think. And I think it's probably the right time in the summer that we should possibly go for another striker. If not him, there is another one that I think is a bit far fetched. I don't think we can afford his wages. He's a lot younger than what I thought he was, 24. But Marcus Rashford, from what I've been hearing and seeing, him and Lingard could potentially make their way to West Ham. Again, from what I've been reading, Lingard has been in Rashford's ear about a possible move to West Ham, which, again, if we can afford him, if we can afford his wage, but I don't think personally Man United will let him go for cheap. Um, Going to the Championship, Keane Potter Harris, striker slash winger, um, plays for the same team that we got Jared Bowen from, Hull City. So yeah, Keane Potter Harris doing very well actually in the Championship. 8 goals um, in 20 odd games. Very young, 21 years old. Again, I don't think he'd have a really big asking price, so why not go for him? We did the same thing with Antonio from a Championship team, Jared Bowen from a Championship team, Aaron Cresswell from a Championship team. It all worked out in our favour. Um, so there's no reason why we can't gamble on him. Um, Also been linked with someone who was previously playing in the Premier League, played for Watford, played for Everton, also a Barcelona graduate, Deulofeu, which I think it was a bit of a strange one. I didn't think he fulfilled his potential in the Premier League as much as he should have, but currently playing for Udinese right now, and actually doing very well there. Again, just well, I think 9 or 10 goals. I think he's got playing regularly for Udinese. Um, Again, it would be good to have a quick, pacey winger, very skillful again, just to give that competition to Bowen, Ben Rama, Vlasic, and that. We've still got the youngsters coming through, but it would be good to have someone who has previously played in the Premier League. And again, I don't think he'd go for that much. I think we could possibly get him under 20 million, maybe. Going over to France, Marseille. You've probably heard about him if you're a FIFA fan or you're a Football Manager fan. Babacar Kamara, 22 years old, playing for Marseille, um, playing regularly. Um, can play centre back. Again, we need a young centre back. He could potentially be the Issa Diop we wanted. Can also play in CDM, which again gives a bit more versatility to our midfield because I feel Alex Krall isn't the player we need right now. Maybe in a few years, maybe keep him on tabs. Maybe in a few years, but he is not the player we hoped he would be. I felt he had a lot of people might argue with me with this, but I felt we had a very poor Euros with Czech Republic. But then I've also spoke to a few other fans, and they feel that he was a standout player for them. But everyone has their own opinions. But they're the five transfers that have caught my eye. And yeah, I could possibly see maybe two of them. I personally think Babakar Kamara and Keane Potter Harris could be the two out of them five who would make their way over to West Ham. But we'll talk more. We'll talk more into that when we find out more news about what's going on in the summer and transfers. But we'll head over now to tomorrow night's game, Europa League. Our first leg away at Sevilla. Um, Potentially, this could be a make or break game for us. From what I've been seeing and from what I've been hearing, Sevilla have 10, maybe more players out through injury and suspension. Um, I'm not sure if that's 100%. I heard that they rested a few players for their Friday night game against Alaves. Um, we know for sure Thomas Delaney, the Danish centre midfielder, is out through suspension, which could free up that space in the middle for Declan Rice against them. But there is also 50-50 news on Bowen, whether he will overcome this ankle injury, could be fit. Personally, I don't think we we should risk him. I feel we should give Ben Rama a chance. He Ben Rama is the second half of the season after January time. He hasn't been the player he was prior to January. I feel like his decision making has been very poor for us. But this could be the kick up the backside for him, seeing if Bowen is out for the game. It'd be a good test for him. But personally, I don't think Bowen will be ready for the game. We still obviously have injuries out. We still have Friedrichs who is out. We still have Sufal and Masuraku who is out, which which could obviously, if Bowen is out, it could lead for a chance for Okaflex, which I've been urging to everyone. I feel he needs that chance. He's meant to be, from what I'm hearing from all the coaches and that, the next best thing. So why not give him a chance and see what he can do? He's been doing very well for the under 23s. Him and Sonny Perkins clearly link up well together. But I'll be back again on Sunday on the Sunday before the West Ham Villa game. I will be talking about the loan deals, our outgoings on loans, and talking about how they're progressing out on loan. But other than that, come on, you Irons.